But
we are going to direct immediate action subject to what the private respondent will
well,
say.
we'll go.
You see, the thing is, cosmetic demolition.
No, that will not do. That will not.
Cosmetic
No,
demolition.
that will not do.
So your engineers don't think they can outsmart everybody.
No, but nowadays,
probably they can outsmart you, not the code.
No, may I just say this? But on earlier occasion,
all right, senior has come. Mr. Ghosh has come. So when such an affidavit is brought to you, before it is vetted and signed, you should say no. You place facts, sir. Statutory authority should place facts. You can never support this man, assuming he has put up construction unauthorized. Take action against him.
Of course, sir.
The entire lane.
This channel does not promote any violent, harmful, or illegal activities. All content provided by this channel is meant for an educational purpose only.
I submit the two things, aspects seized from the inception. Unauthorized construction of additional 3 floors, that is 2.5, is proved and evident from the admission of the affidavit of the respondent 5 and 8. False FIR, bearing so-and-so started against the petitioner, which would be evident from the CCTV footage and the report of tower location. My lord, then, that I submit, the petitioner submit, that if the above 2 allegations are proved false, I would be compelled to deposit cost of 50,000 only, which would be used for noble purpose of legal aid for wasting the precious time of the honorable court.
Now, this FIR 137 of 2024, what is the revision? I mean,
well, stay on a hearing.
Case number 1
3 CRR 30. Well,
where is the order? Stay order.
Just yes, 3044. 3044 2024. Well, they did not. In spite of reported request, in spite of reported, I filed application. In spite of order, they did not file any report. How they will report? They cannot build a castle in a year, my lord.
CRR number?
CRR number 3044 2024.
3044
of 2024.
Date of the stay order?
Date. And when I filed a writ petition, that writ petition was assigned before your lordship, my lord. That Justice Ghosh told what I will do. Stay was granted. I told my justice that you have power, enough power under Article 266. I have filed this writ petition before your lordship, claiming 1 crore compensation to that so-called unholy police officers and from dismissal of service. That is also placed before your lordship, and your lordship assigned that matter to Justice Mrs. Hoffman.
Yes.
Now, yes, lordship, in compliance with the lordship's direction, I have already filed an affidavit by stating that at the time of inspection, no new construction was made.
No. Let us see.
Yes, lordship kindly takes up my affidavit.
That
response number 5. Response number 5.
Ranjan Das.
Yes.
He is the executive
engineer. Right. Lordship, yes, lordship kindly takes up page 4, paragraph 4.
We will suspend him now.
No, the matter.
We will suspend him now.
But the matter is being processed.
We will suspend him now for this affidavit.
Lordship.
Is he trying to hoodwink the court?
No, lordship kindly sees.
No, please answer the question, Mr.
My lord.
Counsel. You are representing a statutory body.
My lord.
Okay. He is a paid employee of the corporation. He has got a date of retirement also. Right and now, we will suspend him. Right and now, we will suspend him for his irresponsible affidavit which he has filed before this court. It's a clear attempt to hoodwink the court. If he thinks he is above law, we will show him what is the law.
No, that is.
He is not going to go home today. He will go to the correctional home.
No, I'll
from the office, which he is in SN Banerjee Road, he will go to the correctional home, not to his home. You never file such affidavit. You are a counsel representing a statutory body. You have to vet the affidavit before it is filed. Here is a case, admitted case of G+2 approval granted, 3, 4, 5 unauthorized. So what you should do? You should have inspected it.
But we have.
Only one at a time. Okay. You should have inspected it. 3, 4, and 5 floors cannot come within a day. It is a lane of 6 feet. Where did they dump the construction material? So your fellows, your inspectors, your junior engineers have connived with the private respondent in indirectly assisting him to put up this construction. Maybe it is a 100-year-old construction. You have no power of regularization. Even such power was there under various statutes framed by various state governments that have been struck down. Amnesty scheme was brought by various state governments that were all struck down. In one of the judgments, I think in this compilation it is there. It is called Consumer Action Group. Consumer Action Group. That matter arose from my home state, where 3 government orders were passed, where sanction was obtained for ground plus 3 floors and construction was made for ground plus 11 floors. Only once the Honorable Supreme Court granted a one-time exemption. The state government took advantage of that, and every 2 years they started issuing government orders saying that, all right, he comes under an innocent builder category who has put up 12 floors. Therefore, you pay at the rate of so and so rupees per square feet. As a regularization fee, we will regularize. All those government orders have been struck down. So therefore, what he should have done is, he should have signed a plain affidavit saying that, sir, I went and inspected. As per my office record, the approval is for G+2, but existing so many floors are there. And leave it at that. You have issued a notice under section 400. What is the penalty for 400? 300 rupees fine.
No. You
have not done anything. So therefore, can we not accept the submission of the petitioner's counsel?
No, I'll say
that your engineers are colluding and conniving with the private respondent.
No, may I not make my submission? But
we are going to direct immediate action subject to what the private respondent will say.
We'll go.
You see, the thing is, cosmetic demolition.
No, that will not do. That will not.
Cosmetic.
No, that will not do.
So your engineers don't think they can outsmart everybody.
No, but nowadays,
probably they can outsmart you, not the court.
No, may I just say this? But on earlier occasion,
senior has come. Mr. Ghosh has come. So when such an affidavit is brought to you, before it is vetted and signed, you should say no. You place facts, sir. Statutory authority should place facts. You can never support this man, assuming he has put up construction unauthorized. Take action against him.
Of course, sir.
The entire lane. Take action against everybody. Why are you afraid? Court will protect you.
My lord. Well, I know, my lord, this bench, my lord, always protecting us.
Yes.
Earlier, but in many cases, the lordship also they get assisted.
This Ranjan Das affidavit is very.
Well, let me look into that, but I could not go through the lordship and takes it up, and of course, my lord, the lordship, my lord, direction and whatever.
Today the matter is going to end. What is the private respondent stand?
First of all, my lord,
very influential man, your client.
My lord, that person died. Person who.
But the nemesis will continue, sir.
My lord,
the person who illegally, inherited the estate, inherits not the estate. Along with the illegality, he inherits.
That is the widow of the earlier landlord. Private respondent number 10
created a first case, my lord.
Case
of rape.
Against your client. Widow of the original owner.
Widow of the original landlord. Now, whatever construction was done was around 20 years ago. I do not have any knowledge about how the construction was made or whether it was made within this sanction plan or
no, it is not. That's an admitted position.
If that's so, my lord, whatever citations my learned senior friend has cited, none arose from a public interest litigation. I am on a very simple point. My lord, kindly, if my lord, the petitioners, my lord, had filed a writ petition. My lord, WPA 15530 of 2024, same cause of action. They withdraw it, seeking liberty to file the same on a same fresh cause of action. Now, what they do, my lord, they do not approach that court. They come direct to this court for filing a public interest litigation. Now, whatever citations that has been followed by, whatever that relied upon by the senior friend, arises from an orders were passed not from a public interest litigation. All those citations, all those cases, and they do not have a separate tribunal. Over here, the KMC tribunal has established. My lord, we have now the bench are operational. After my lord has passed orders, my lord, the judges have been appointed, the bench is now operational. Good, bad, indifferent, let KMC pass a demolition order. Let us contest. There are around 50 families in that 5-storied building. He ought to have made them parties.
Who indicted them?
I don't know. My husband, my late husband.
Then walk out. You walk out. Ask your client to walk out.
I may walk out of the premises. What about the 50 others?
He will deal with that 50 families. KMC will deal, police will deal.
What about that? Is the only point I was thinking.
Sir, we can't do anything, even assuming you are questioning the bona fides of the writ petitioner. The court can always discharge the writ petitioner.
Yes, my lord.
And entertain the matter. Here is a patent illegal. Assuming there is a fire accident. Admittedly, in a gully which is about 6 feet wide, nothing can go inside. Even an ambulance cannot go inside. At best, 2 or 3 two-wheelers can be taken inside. So in that, if you put up such a construction, whom are you putting in peril? Probably, all right, 53 families will get charged to death. The neighbors also will get charged to death. That's the problem, no? It is not your building alone. If your building tilts, your building catches fire, what about the neighbors? They are in a Tika land with a tiled property. That will be the first, they will be the first victim. You are in a concrete construction. Officer in charge, Vatunge Police Station, Kolkata, 7,23,000, is colluding with the private respondent. And this is evident from the fact that a false FIR has been registered against the writ petitioner for the reason that he has approached this court and filed this public interest litigation. In this regard, a specific government has been made by the writ petitioner in their supplementary affidavit. And a case has been registered in FIR number 137 of 2024 on 27/6/2024. Against in this regard, a legal notice was issued to the officer in charge, Watganj Police Station, dated 8/7/2024. Wherein it has been stated that stated about the circumstances under which the FIR which has been registered is illegal. Apart from that, they have stated that they will claim a compensation of ₹1 crore against the police authorities for committing such illegality. And we are informed that a writ petition in this regard has also been filed by the petitioner. The petitioner challenged the FIR number 137 of 2024 before this court in CRR number 3044 of 2024. And the case has been entertained, and there is a direction that no coercive steps be taken against the petitioners in connection with the said case. Therefore, the step taken in this regard by the said officer, namely administrative officer, building department KMC is deprecated. All right. In the light of the above conclusion, we issue the following direction. The
I direct the DC.
Following direction, considering the fact that taking note of the submission of the learned advocate for the private respondent, that there are about 53 families who are in occupation of the premises. The said persons who have been inducted either by the private respondent or by her late husband have no right to remain in the said property, since it has been confirmed that the constructions of 3rd, 4th, and 5th floor in the building is wholly unauthorized. Therefore, we direct the Commissioner of Police, Kolkata, to issue appropriate orders so as to enable the Deputy Commissioner of Police, 4th Division number 1, to deploy adequate police force to remove the occupants of the 3 unauthorized floors. The question would arise as to whether notice has to be issued to them. Admittedly, the construction being illegal, the occupants cannot claim any equity. Apart from that, the building has been constructed in a lane with a width of 6 feet, and it is not only the occupants of the illegally constructed 3 floor are at peril, but the other residents in the lane, which would include the petitioners also, are at peril. Therefore, the police authorities are directed to give notice to all the occupants to vacate the premises by themselves by 30th of April 2025. If any of them still continue to remain in occupation, they shall be evicted by deployment of adequate police force, and such process shall be completed not later than 16th of May 2025. After the 3 floors are vacated, the KMC shall initiate demolition proceedings, for which also the police authority shall deploy adequate police force, and such demolition shall be completed and a report be filed before this court, supported by photographs.
Videography, my lord.
For photographs on 19th of June 2025. During the process of demolition, during the process of vacating the occupants of the building, as well as during the process of demolition, the entire events shall be videographed, and such cost shall be borne by the Kolkata Municipal Corporation. List the matter on 19th June.
But I will communicate his lordship's order, my lord, to the Commissioner of Police, lord.
Before list the subject. Needless to state that this writ petition being a public interest litigation, it goes without saying that it is not only the construction which has been put up by the private respondent which is to be dealt with, but the KMC authority should also cause inspection of all neighboring properties. And if any violation is found, the above directions will apply mutandis to such constructions as well. Of course, action be taken after issuing notice to the concerned notice to the owner/occupant of those properties. List the matter on so and so. Mr. Basu Malik, we have not made any observations against the police officer.
No,
But-
my lord, I will communicate. I have seen that.
No,
I
this is
agree.
very wrong, sir. Sir,
My lord.
one
But it's a
fellow-
counter case in that area, Lordship. What I will say, I will not to say anything, but it's better not to say anything.
they have given so much of particulars regarding
Lordship.
mobile tower location. It's
Lordship.
very, very doubtful whether these fellows, the complainants, were present in the police station.
Lordship. I will talk with the, my lord, office of the commissioner, and I will ensure that the order should be complied with, my lord. My lord.
One time you take stringent action, then automatically things will fall in place.
Lordship.
It will be a deterrent for the persons who want to do something like that in future. You go slow, then everything will be taken for granted. Next.
My lord.